Welcome back to another episode of Last Call presented by Heineken Silver. And today's guest, we have a very special man. He's considered a legend in my book.
It's a good book.
The one and only JKap.
What's going on, Josh? Honored to be here.
Hey, it was a pleasure to get you. I had to run through your manager, your agent.
I don't have any of those. I see you every day. You literally texted me, yo, want to do this? I was like, sure.
Well, yeah. I was just trying to give you some hype.
I'm not that busy. I appreciate it, though.
just one text.
Yeah, I'm an easy guy to contact.
I feel like we should talk about the event.
Oh, man.
That was bad.
My boy got slaughtered. Put down like a sick dog. I felt bad for him.
I think we all got a little slammed.
I was surprised.
Me too. I want to talk about a couple of the rules that were said and people breaking the rules.
Oh man, dirty cheaters.
Some cheese going on. Like, because 250 to 0. Like,
that was embarrassing.
First game on, first MW2 snipers, and we're versing basically a CDL team that already played a game.
Yeah.
And
on a map where you can't see nothing.
I was told personally, no steady aim pro.
Yep.
I'm getting hard scoped on the crane on high rise.
Yeah, nah.
Straight from the spawn.
Pitches on the crane. Pamaj just running around his world star because he's better than us. Scump's laying down hole in tight CS sniper angles, op angles. Like, get a grip, Scump.
Dude, I swear to God, I saw Shotzzy dolphin dive. I don't know
he
how.
Might have. I think he broke the game.
I think
I saw that. He might have broke the game.
He was running around everywhere.
He always figures some weird shit out, man.
But yeah, I do think for the 1v1, I do think if Matt got like a week of practice in, it would be a different outcome.
I thought going in that just playing so much CoD, because Matt's been playing a lot of CoD, and Banks does not play CoD. I thought that would translate better than it did. But then once we started playing the 4v4, Matt was on our team, obviously, I was like, yo, this is different. Like, this is a whole different, like mechanical function than new CoDs. It's so slow, the movement's so slow. And Banks is actually practicing, whereas I think Matt got like an Xbox One 2 days ago, got like one game in to practice, but I think Banks had more reps going in.
Oh, 100%. Even like 5 minutes prior to the game, he was probably getting some shots up. But from my perspective, I knew that versing Banks wasn't going to be easy because growing up, like Banks and all of them, they were different. Like the YouTube sniping world and competitive world, like sniper leaderboards, like
I thought that Banks legit. Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't play video games anymore, straight up. Yeah. But I thought he was going to come with no practice. I thought that was kind of the agreement. You know, like I don't know if it was ever spoken, but I thought it was an unspoken agreement that like, yo, we're coming in no practice. We're just going to do it.
Yeah.
And I think they both kind of got some reps in before. So
damn,
I don't know. I think Banks definitely had the muscle memory down.
Oh, 100%.
Because bro, it was a whole different game. I don't know. Going back, seeing how far CoD and like movement specifically has come is insane. That used to be the game.
It was so slow.
Oh my God.
It was so slow.
It's literally, and bro, it's just such a quick time to kill. Like, obviously we're sniping, but like the same kind of like, there's no like breaking cameras as much in that game. It's like, yo, if I'm holding this angle, you're dead. Straight up.
Yeah. I got so much dope yesterday. I was hyped.
I didn't hit many, but hitting a quick scope on MW2 is so much dope. When you get like the perfect quick scope timing down, I couldn't get it down. It was pissing me off. But when you do, it was great.
It's the best. Like just like the sound of the intervention.
Yeah.
Like, it's the best. So Kenny and Ghosty were supposed to play in the event. Like, what happened with all that? Because I don't know. In the podcast, Hex was like, "Yeah, I'll lend you Kenny or something."
Well, our team scrimmed during it. I got the day off because no passion. I'm kidding. I got the day off to do it because Eric texted me. He's like, "Yo, we need you. Like, we don't have a fourth." So I don't know exactly what happened with Ken. He was gonna, like you said, OpTic was gonna loan him to 100T because obviously he has a ton of roots here. But I don't know what happened there, but. LAT was scrimming, so I'm glad because we have 2 matches this weekend coming up.
They're big.
So, yes, we have champs. So I'm glad we got the day of practice as the LAT coach. My competitive side might have said, yo, I could use Dan Ghosty with me right now. Could have used maybe a little extra talent on our team.
I think we were pretty talented. Well, for me, like,
we were outclassed. FaZe Scope had us in a chokehold.
It was just Scope.
That guy is LeBron.
He is the LeBron.
Peak LeBron. Luca right now, whatever you want to say, he was him.
There was no stopping him.
Oh, my God. It was like every call out we were saying, we're like, peak LeBron, got 3. Peak LeBron in the Eld plane. Like, oh, my God.
He would break it instantly.
I know. It's so sad.
I just don't know how he got the timing down.
So sad.
I guaranteed he got practice.
Well, he still just snipes. I was talking to him. He just plays the new game, MW3, like the new MW3, and he just plays pubs, just sniping everyone. So that translates, I guess, a little bit if you're just running out sniping all the time.
I feel like sniping now and back then completely different.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's point and shoot, and he's
the point
damn
and shoot.
good. It's at least like with auto guns, like it's a different kind of skill in a sense. Like you have to like track a little more, like be more ready for any fight. That he just locks on basically, and just I don't know. He just got the quick scope and mechanics down.
Okay.
That's my take, but not to take anything from him. He's insane.
Now, what would you rate like each of your teammates that played in the event?
The nub, give him a 4 out of 10. I really thought his raw talent might come through, but instead the whole time he's just yapping in our ear. I never played this game. What's going on? Yo, should I be running different perks? Shut up, man. Shoot your gun. It's point and shoot. You're supposed to be good at this. Matt, solid 5, 6 out of 10. You know, I think realistically, I don't even give myself like a 5 out of 10. Realistically, me or Matt in an MW2 Throwback, we would have had to step up for us to win. And neither of us answered the call because we're old and washed. I'll give Josh a 10 out of 10. He was doing his thing. He gave me, not giving me a 9 out of 10. 10's too much gas. 9 out of 10 because you did claim like, yo, MW2 is kind of my thing. You were like, yo, I'm built for this. I didn't know what to expect, but you were solid. You were doing your thing.
I feel like going back to these old games, you need like some reps to like figure out just like the movement, the mechanics, because it's so different.
Bro, every life I'm trying to attack sprint. I think everyone's doing the same thing. We're double clicking left stick, and what it does in MW2, like you hit it once, you start sprinting, and then the second click where you're trying to attack sprint, it just stops it. So the whole time I'm just accidentally just stopping my sprint, just walking around like a burger. Like it's just sad. It's just so sad.
Now, what'd you think about Black Ops 2 with no aim assist? I know you.
I didn't get to play that one.
Yeah. Now you were watching.
I was watching.
What would you see from Black Ops 2?
Hard as hell. That game is like the strafing in that game on all the guns is very quick. So trying to shoot with no aim assist to like keep you center looked hard and it just sounds hard in theory. I was like, sounds like gunfights just gonna be a toss up. You know, who knows what's gonna happen. You were doing your thing, though. I fear you got costed. I'm not going to name names, but I fear you got costed.
It was a hard fought battle. Yeah. I do think we had some winnable rounds.
Listen, the odds were stacked against us. The pool of players that OpTic and FaZe had to choose from compared to 100T, they just have longer history than 100T does. Obviously, 100T's been a great org now for few years, but those orgs been around for 15 years now. Digging deep in their roots, pulling out players. You got FaZe flying out Crimson. He's not even a gamer anymore. He drives cars. He's coming in for the Black Ops 2 special. Like, come on.
They're getting the elite.
Yeah, they're doing everything they can here.
Now, do you think like for the future, this could be ran with like different things? Maybe it's like activities, like kind of like an Olympics of like the main 3.
I think there is a lot to work off this event. I think this event from like, the event was awesome being there and just seeing everyone, having like all the old heads from COD back together was super cool. And I'm sure the fans, from what I saw, all the fans did enjoy it. But I think from an actual gameplay perspective, there's so much more that could be done to make it even better in the future if we want to make it a yearly thing or whatever, you know? And who knows what that would look like, but I just think there's a lot of potential there, and this was just like a fraction of what we can actually do.
Now, it's basically like the Met Gala for esports. basically.
That's an insane analogy. No one was dressed up the same way. If you need me to pull up in some crazy fit next time, we could organize that.
It would be sick if we had like a huge ass dinner with like.
You have to show up in some outrageous fit.
Yeah.
Though. That's what the Met Gala is. They don't even wear clothes. It's just the most ridiculous things at the Met Gala. So I'm down to turn into that.
Oh my god.
That'd be hilarious. See what people could come out with.
Yeah, hopefully they do more events, but I think it was a pivotal moment for like the esports industry as a whole. Like,
I think just introducing that concept, like, getting these iconic orgs and all these iconic people together to compete in something is, like I said, it's like the stepping stone for great things.
Yeah.
And this is just the start of it.
enjoying a crisp and refreshing light beer sometimes comes at the expense of taste and quality. But with the new Heineken Silver, say goodbye to compromise. At only 2.9 carbs and 95 calories, Heineken Silver is the world-class light beer unlike others you've tried because it delivers on taste. All the taste, but no bitter endings. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. I want to talk about your other life than being a gamer is Coach Cap. Coach Cap.
Still a gamer, though, in a sense, but a little different.
Gamer, streamer, dog dad.
Streamer. Working on the streaming.
Streaming.
Trying to get it back. Took about 5 years off. Didn't help anything, but
Now, how has streaming been?
It's tough because mostly it's like the coaching job isn't necessarily hard, but I am here like 7, sometimes 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And it's like go home, and then if I'm going to stream, it's after that. And it's, I don't know, gaming on stream and gaming off stream, although it might feel the same, like, oh, just go live. It is different because you have to pay attention to the chat. You have to be engaged. If I'm gaming off stream, I could just be zoned out, just doing whatever. So it's different getting back into it, but it's also a lot of fun. And I'm trying to re-embrace that,
Yeah. Now, I want to talk about LAT.
Heineken's good.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a tough season for us. Now, I want to talk about the Champs run coming up and what needs to be done. Like, how confident are we going into this last qualifier?
I feel good, genuinely. I still think last event was kind of rough in Toronto. We did not play well. Lost some matches that were winnable, especially the Miami one in losers bracket.
Yeah.
But I still feel like at the end of the day, we're one of the top 4 is the top 4. I think we're one of the best teams after that. Like, and I think we just have to go out, do that at this stage, show that at this stage, and we'll secure our spot. Boston did us no favors today, losing to Minnesota. Yeah. That makes it messier. Oh, that was tough to watch. I don't know when this is going to air, but that was today, and about an hour ago. It broke my heart.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was tough, but I feel good. We just gotta. I think if we get like a solid 4 wins this stage at least, and then just decent event, we'll be locked in, and I think we're more than capable of that.
Okay. Because I definitely want to make it to Champs. Nice.
Of course.
Texas. Yeehaw.
Oh, yeah. Yeehaw. Let's hit the rodeo.
Yeah, hit the rodeo. Get some good food, all that stuff. Now, let's skip past Champs. Let's talk about off-season. Have you started planning anything special for the off-season or thinking about anything?
Not really. I have a vacation plan with my girlfriend. Going to Europe. Besides that, don't really know.
Damn.
That's not October though, so we got time.
Okay. We like that. I feel like off season. I feel like this whole year in general, this whole season has been just breaks after breaks.
Yeah.
Like we're playing for a few weeks, major, and then a break, long break.
It's there has been some long breaks after the events, and I think it's just like the online match format isn't what it needs to be, especially it's changing now for stage 4. Like this first weekend, it's 3 matches Friday, 4 matches Saturday and Sunday. Past few stages was like 2 matches Friday and 3 matches next 2 days. And it's just not enough COD. People want to watch more. Needs to be more action.
Okay.
I also think we do better to have like some kind of tournament in there online. Obviously, the players win all LAN events, but 10 LAN events, just whatever, isn't possible. So if there was a way to mix it in, like just some more meaningful competition, because the regular season matches, like, just doesn't do it for viewers. Doesn't even do it for me as like from a viewer point of view. It's just not, there's not enough on the line. Now it might be for stage 4, because now, like you said, it's the champs run.
Yeah.
So now every match is kind of important, but the first 3 stages to get here, bro, those matches can be a snooze fest sometimes. Even when my team's involved, it's like, obviously I'm invested, but I understand from a fan perspective, like this match doesn't mean a ton.
Yeah. Now I wanna ask you, since you've been in the scene for a while now.
Yeah.
Without using names or anything, like, and just telling a story, I want to hear about like your crazy or not your crazy experience, but like a crazy story that happened during your whole career.
Like in game or out of game or what?
It could be anything, like out of game. Maybe it's a fan or something. I feel like you have something crazy.
There's a lot of stories from in game, out of game. I don't even know where to begin. I think not necessarily crazy, but one of the memories that sticks with me is way back. It was either 2011 or 2013, because it was either Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very early in the COD scene. A fan asked me to sign his forehead. And this is, like I said, this is like the start. So this isn't crazy, but this is like the start, like the competitive scene.
Yeah.
And I was like, at the time I was still going to school. Like I was just a normal, like 18-year-old kid, basically. I'm like, this guy asked me to sign his forehead. I'm like, what the hell? Like, this is just insane.
What the hell?
And then, that's the one that sticks out, though. I don't know. Crazy stories, I need more time to think, because there's some crazy things, but I also don't know if they're...
Without saying like a name, is there like a crazy story with like a player that was in the league or still in the league or anything?
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. I don't know if I can get into this right now, Josh. I think you're trying to set me up.
I'm not setting you
up. You're trying
to
send me down a path where I might start saying some things I should not be saying.
It doesn't have to be crazy.
Maybe when
it could be juicy.
Maybe, listen, maybe when I decide to take a step back from the scene.
Oh.
Whenever that time comes, maybe I'll start just who cares anymore? Start throwing people under the bus, start telling all the crazy stories.
Start Twitter fingers.
Yeah, why not?
Now, you're avid on Twitter, huh?
Not really anymore. Okay. I just like, I really like challenging fans when they say shit to me.
Yeah.
Because like, they'll come at me with like the normal, why'd you veto this? You're an idiot. You lost last 3. It's like, bro, you're not seeing the scrims every day. You're not seeing the full picture. So I'm like, oh, what would you have done? Then I'll just put them on the spot. And almost every time they'll backtrack. And I find that entertaining.
Okay.
But I'm really not that avid on Twitter anymore. I was back in my day. Now it's just like, I'm older, I'm more mature. So for the most part, I sit back. But every now and then, it'll creep into me, that old me, where I'm like, you know what? Let's clap back. Let's
have some.
Let's turn the tables here on these people talking shit.
Okay. Well, we have a new segment. It's a fun little game. You were the first person to ever play it.
Oh, God.
And do you know Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Of course.
So the esports
Go ahead.
compatible to it is start one, bench one, and cut one.
Okay.
And today, we got a nice little surprise.
You got pictures for me?
We got pictures for you.
Oh, man.
First one. OpTic
Kenny.
Next one.
Drazah.
FaZe Drazah. Last one.
Oh, wow.
Envoy.
I'm shocked these are my 3 options. I can't believe you do this to me. All right. Is this based on current form or last year's form?
Yeah, I would say current form.
Current form. So now that they're off my team.
Yep.
All right. Oh, man. I have to do it. I'm going to start Drazah.
Okay.
Because I think he has been FaZe's second best player this year, behind Simp.
Yeah.
And actually last event, I thought he was the best player when they got knocked out. I thought he was doing it all.
Really?
He was going insane last event in Toronto. Even though they ended up 3rd, he was going insane. I don't think people give him the full credit they do for his play style, because he plays an AR so fast and so selfless, and there's very few ARs who do that and can put up good stats while doing it. So I think he is super valuable to any team and the most dedicated player in the world. Ken, I'll bench Ken.
Yeah.
Because I think now that he's on AR, he's an insane player. Last year on a sub, not an insane player. Had some moments where I wish he just aimed down his damn gun and just shot rather than trying to play off the hip and wide and all that stuff. But now he's on AR. He's really good. Insane leader. Really good comms. Yeah. And then, and also Ken, I think, has the same, he's the same as Drazah in the sense that he plays really, really fast. And again, people underrate that for an AR when they can do that and put up good numbers. And unfortunately, I have to bench Dill just because he's been a little underperforming this year.
Yeah.
I love Dill.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, last year, Dill was probably my favorite player of all four of them last year, just because everyone was kind of going through some shit last year. Zach had his kid on the way, so that was on his mind all year. He was kind of distracted. I didn't know that at the time, but looking back, he was distracted. Sam was 1 foot out the door ready to retire. Half trying to practice, sometimes watching League of Legends on the side, man. Like, come on, Sam, lock it in. So Dill was the one who was locked last year for us. So Dill, if you asked me this question last year, it'd be way different answers. But right now, that's why I had to clarify. I think I have to unfortunately bench Dill. I hope he has bounced back a little bit so far. Like, he's been playing better since his real down period last stage, but I think he's not quite back to 100%. I know what he's capable of, and he's not quite there. So for now, he's benched.
Okay.
Or cut.
It's a good list. Good list.
Yeah, I'm shocked you made those 3 players. Can't believe it.
Let's see. I want to talk about the new Call of Duty. It's almost that season. The promos going out. You've been seeing it everywhere.
The hype season. Oh, yeah.
The hype season is here. Black Ops 6. Are you excited, or is it just...
I've been the biggest advocate that Treyarch games are the best games. So I'm not sure if I'll necessarily enjoy it as much. I could. We'll have to see. It's just I've played so much Call of Duty in my life, man. It's just like I'm at a point where it's hard for me to find that same joy in it I did when I was younger, like a teenager, or when I was competing, winning. It's hard, like, because I'm still super competitive. So now almost when I play COD, I just get like annoyed that I'm so bad compared to how good I used to be. So I don't know how much I'll enjoy playing it, but as a whole, man, Treyarch always makes the most fun games. So I think it's great news for the competitive scene. Great news for just Call of Duty fans as a whole. And the trailers look good.
Now, what maps should they bring back? If you had to pick 2 maps to bring back from old titles, what you bring back?
I don't know. Remaking maps is hard, bro, because even like... I could just give like the classic raid answer, but even when they bring back raid the past few times, it's not the same.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same. So let's stick to some Treyarch games. Cold War.
I feel like
Black Ops 4.
Nuketown's always going to be
Well,
put
yeah,
back
Nuketown
in.
will be back. I'm trying to think of competitive maps. They're going to bring Nuketown back. They'll probably bring back a raid.
Yeah. What was the one we played in the BO2 event?
Standoff. Yeah. Standoff's good. They brought that back, I think, in Cold War also for S&D. So I'm trying to think of some new ones. Because even watching, not watching, playing the old MW2 yesterday, bro, like the old terminal looks better than like the remade one from last year. Like, it's just more simple. I think Nadeshot touched on it, talking about it on the stream, but they focused more on just the actual map design and less on like all the lighting and the shadows. Because now when they remake it, there's all these random dark parts of the map. Everything's like almost too refined.
Yeah.
It's like the simplistic way they had 15 years ago was almost better, just for like a viewer's perspective. So remade maps. What do we have in Cold War? Cold War's maps were not great. We had like Garrison. What else was there? Moscow.
What's the one?
I wouldn't hate seeing a Moscow maybe, or a Garrison.
What's the one with the statue in the middle?
That was Moscow, I think.
Was it?
Unless you're thinking of a different one.
I think so. Like, there's stairs in the middle, stairs on the right side. There's a garage. but like a huge statue in the middle that you can go up on. And then there's like
you can go up on in Cold War.
It's hard to explain. So on the right side, there's like a building, and inside the building, it's like a broken off like way you can go in.
I'm drawing a blank, bro.
Me too.
No help.
Me too.
Could bring back Checkmate though. Checkmate wasn't too bad.
I don't think it was Checkmate. Wait,
no, it wasn't. You're not talking about Checkmate. Checkmate had the plane.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like that map.
You didn't like it? Maybe I liked it because our team was good at it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just be biased. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'll have to Google it once we're done here.
Oh, God. Now tell me, you spoke on it a little bit, and you were talking about like what's after all of this. Have you thought of it yet, or if that's not even?
I think about it all the time.
Now, where do you see yourself? Still in LA or
no?
Going
not
back
in
east?
LA. I'm gonna go back east for sure when I'm done. I grew up in New Jersey, so I'm gonna head back that way. Oh yeah, South Jersey specifically. So I'm gonna head somewhere in Jersey, maybe Philadelphia area, but somewhere back east, man. I've been in LA for 6 years now, and definitely miss my family and friends back home. So yeah, I don't know when it's gonna be, but I don't know. Also, just buying a house in LA. Like eventually I want to own property and settle down and all those good things. And
you can't do it.
Can have a shack out in LA, bro. Like it's fucking hard to buy a house out here.
100%. Now, do you think you'll still coach from the East Coast, or are you just gonna?
I don't know.
Stream.
If I could get a job,
substitute teacher.
If I could get a job coaching, potentially. I don't know if LAT would allow it. So who knows? Probably not a substitute teacher.
I can see you coach. I meant teaching.
No. Oh God, no. Oh God. Full-time streamer, maybe. Probably not. If I even got big enough where there's an opportunity, we'll see. I don't know. I kind of want to learn like a new skill because I've been in. This is what I think about a lot. I have been in the COD scene for so long, literally half my life. Because I think I started playing when I was like 13, 14, and then got into competitive when I was like 15, and now I'm 30. So literally half my life I've been in the competitive Call of Duty scene, and it's even from the start. Like I pushed aside school to play every day. I pushed aside my friends. They'd be like, yo, you want to hang out? I'm like, no, I'm playing COD 4 game battles matches on wet work. So I pushed aside all those things, and now it's like I haven't really been challenged like mentally, intellectually in a long time. Like there are challenges obviously to Call of Duty, but it's been so much of the same stuff for so long. I'm kind of at a point where it's like, one, I can't do this forever. Yeah. Like, you know, like retirement age is 65. Maybe I'll be retiring a little before that, hopefully, but it's a long way away.
Yeah.
So it's like, am I gonna do this forever? Probably not. So I need to figure out something. And I don't know, I'm just very intrigued by like the possibilities, learning something new and kind of embracing that challenge. As scary as it is, because it scares the hell out of me thinking about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's also intriguing.
Okay. Now I got one final question for you.
Let's do it.
Who's winning the NBA Finals this year?
Oh God, you're a Boston fan. Well, go fuck yourself because I'm a Philadelphia fan. I'm a Philadelphia fan, and a Celtics Finals win would destroy me. Boston fans, I pray on your downfall at every turn, and you pray on my downfall, so it's even. So I'm rooting for the Mavs.
My thing is like, we keep on doing this. Like, get to the finals.
Well, you've only been to one, right?
Well, Eastern Conference Finals. But
yeah, you go far.
It's not really like something to brag about because it's the East Conference.
Yeah.
It's like cakewalk. But we're used to disappointment at this time.
You're a Boston fan. No, you're not. Brother, you got 6 Super Bowls from Tom Brady.
Most recent.
You got a Celtics chip about 12 years ago.
It's been a drought, man.
Oh my God, it's been 3 years without a chip for Boston. They're losing it over there.
Hey.
Listen, man, Boston fans, I understand the Celtics have fallen short the past few years, but just know you could have it much worse.
That is true. Could be a Cowboys fan.
Yes. We can agree there. Fuck those guys. Above all else, above Boston fans, fuck the Cowboys.
Oh my God, Cap! Thank you for coming on.
It's been great.
Thank you for telling your agent to hit me back up to get you scheduled.
Such a busy guy. He is my agent.
Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below who you want on next. See you next time.